Welcome to another yoga class with Alex. It's been a while since I made a yoga flow video with you guys, so we're gonna bring it back. I've been having a little bit of back pain myself, so we're gonna focus on relieving low and mid back pain today. Go ahead and find a nice crisscross position if you're not there already, and we're gonna start by taking the deep breath in and exhale, look down to the floor. So good to be back, guys. I've missed you all. Gently sway the head side to side. Life can quickly get busy. It's hard to make time for ourselves, so let's do our best to take a few minutes now. Focus in on our bodies, on our minds, on our health, and just what we want to do. Letting that chin drift back down to the chest and slowly lift it up. You know, a lot of people think you gotta get on the nice outfit, reach one hand to the sky, and reverse that opposite hand up. And you got to go down to the fancy place up the street and spend an hour and a half, just to do a yoga practice. Getting in the car, getting there, getting out, going home, taking a shower. But even 5 minutes of stretching can really relieve anxiety. It can make you feel better. It can even release pain or tension. Just by focusing in a little bit, you can walk it to one side and the other. I find that when I don't do yoga on a regular basis, life just gets a lot more hard. Things that usually don't bother me start to bother me. And I don't enjoy the little things as much. When we take time to be present, to enjoy the moment, we're going to uncross our feet, try to get an equal stretch on both sides. When we're not present and enjoying our lives, life can quickly become overwhelming. Inhale, twist to look over one shoulder, and as you exhale, we want to kind of ring out the back, get a nice twist here. Inhale to the other side, and exhale, twist. We don't have to do a ton in our yoga practice. Little movements that our body's not used to, stretch it out to me, can really benefit us in ways we weren't expecting. Exhale, reach those fingers out. You don't even have to grab your toes if you can't reach them. You can grab your legs and kind of just pull. Get a nice deep stretch through the back of the legs. Slowly rolling it up. We'll cross one foot over the other. And again, we're trying to rotate through our back here. Imagine wringing out a wet rag as we twist from one side to the other. If we find ourselves having racing thoughts and it's hard for us to become focused in on doing one thing at a time, using your breath as an anchor, focusing on breathing in and exhaling out can really do the body's wonders. We're going to bob those knees up and down in our cobbler, otherwise known as our butterfly position. Really loosening up the hips. A lot of my clients have really tight hip flexors and extensors, so you just want to get some oil on those hips, help loosen them up as best you can. And release. In our turtle pose, you grab your ankles and you kind of pull your face towards your feet. Now, if this is as far as you can go, let those shoulders loosen, dangle your head. If you can take it farther, try to dive those hands underneath your feet and really pull your face to the floor. Let yourself open up your shoulder blades as you round your back in your turtle shell. Curling those fingers forward, loosening that head down, and relax. Focusing on your breath, on your body, on how things feel, good or bad. Can help us deal with stress in our lives. Let's go feet hip distance apart. You can drop your hands by your side so you don't fall. We're just going to drop our knees side to side. This is really good for hip mobility. And if you can, try to get those knees all the way to the floor, like so. If you have tight hips, a lot of my guy clients who like to golf a lot, they say they get hip pain. Okay, these are great movements if that's you. And if you're just a regular person like me who doesn't golf, they're also good for you as well. It's amazing that things that are good for one person usually are good for most people. And we're gonna hold those legs to the side, and we're gonna add a deep rotation here. Now I'm gonna look behind me. If this is hard enough for you, stay here. If you can, try to hug the floor. Slide those hands apart and drop your face to the earth. Now if you can surrender in this pose, you're gonna feel a lot of release in your hips. Gently unwind out of it and do the other side. So again, we're not trying to force our body, so nice and slow. Drop those knees, add the rotation. And if you can, we're gonna hug the floor, drop that face down, let those hands slide apart. Now, some people can't quite get down there, so if you're here, that's okay. Every time we do our yoga practice, we try to get a little more flexible, get a little stronger, get a little more balance, okay? Now, I'm gonna come to all fours tabletop position. This is a great posture, right? To help work on that lower back, as I said before. Now, child's pose is a low back stretch that really releases tension by trying to sink down onto your feet and drop your nose to the floor. Now, some people, when they first start this pose, their butt's way up here because they're tight. And that's okay. With each practice, we try to sink lower into the posture. Do a little cat-cow here. Inhale, big belly. Look up to the sky. And exhale, little belly. See how I round my back? Tuck my tailbone and chin. Big belly, lift the tailbone and chin. We really focus on decompressing here as you inhale and exhale. As we get better at our yoga practice, we're able to do deeper movements like child's pose to cobra. But if we're still in this cow to cat, that's okay too. All right? I'm gonna go child's pose to cobra, and I'm gonna hold my cobra where my hips drop down. I press my chest forward and I look up to the sky to stretch out my belly, my back. And we're gonna come back to tabletop. In down dog, you turn your toes down and you press through your palms and fingers, hips to the sky. Now your lower back is connected with your hamstrings, the back of your legs. So if they're tight, your lower back's gonna be tight. So when we lock out these legs, we're gonna get a deeper stretch as we drive our heels to the floor. You can walk your dog, as I was doing a second ago, by bending one knee and locking out the other to get an individual stretch in each leg. Whatever you do, breathe. If you feel lightheaded, come out of this pose. We don't ever wanna pass out when we're doing yoga. We're gonna inhale to plank and we're gonna hold. Squeeze your belly. Now, if you can't hold a high plank, drop your knees here. Make sure you feel it in your belly. If you're way up here, right, you're not gonna feel it in your belly. You need those legs stretched out as if you were doing that plank. Now, if you're here, hold with me for 3 breaths. Exhale, squeeze your core. Now, if you're pooching your butt up, try to tuck it down. Squeeze that belly. Don't duck too low though, then we're not doing our plank motion. 1 more breath, hold. Inhale down to the floor. Turn your elbows down. We're gonna look up to the sky in Sphinx. Now, we're gonna do our spinal twist from a inverted position, but just so you know, it's gonna be a little hard to see on one side. So we're gonna take our hands facing the camera or the computer screen, whatever we're looking at, and we're just gonna lift it up and let it fall. So this is my right hand, and my right foot is gonna stretch away from my body like so. Spinal twist. This is one of the best poses if you have tight back pain, low back, mid back. It'll help release. Now you kind of want to teeter-totter your foot in your hand here. Beautiful. Now you could turn around to the other side of the mat when we do the other side. I'm just gonna take my opposite hand towards the camera, and then I'm gonna take that opposite foot and I'm gonna stretch it away from the camera. So this is my left hand and my left foot are reaching away from each other. Be great to have a cameraman or woman right about now. Oh well, we work with what we got and we don't complain. Who's gonna listen anyway, right? And now bring it back. We're gonna cross those arms and exhale our cheek or chin down to the forehead. In yoga, we learn to appreciate the rest when we work for it first. Knowing that you've done enough. Even this little bit is a lot for some people, and that is good for you. It's something we did for ourselves to grow, to get better, to become stronger. Now, if you're new to yoga, we usually end our practice with something called deep meditation and relaxation. If that's something that you don't like to do, go ahead, pause that video and get out of here. It was great to have you. If you want to join me for a little deep relaxation and meditation, I'm going to recline onto my back, and then I'm going to guide us through a quick little meditation and get you guys out of here. Now, when I do my meditation poses, I like to start off in bridge because it helps me get a really flat back and feel grounded to the earth. So I'm going to bend my knees, and I'm going to press my hips up to the sky, and watch me roll down my back one vertebrae at a time. I'm going to pause just before my tailbone touches, and exhale, press back up to the sky. This should feel really decompressing. Give me 2 more like that. One more, inhale down, exhale up. This time as you roll down, let that tailbone come flush to the floor. It should feel really nice. Stretch out your legs, palms face the sky and receiving. Now I like to close my eyes when I meditate. If you want to keep your eyes open to watch the screen, feel free. I'm not going to be doing much. All right, I'm going to close my eyes, take a deep breath in. And as I exhale, I'm going to start to tense the muscles in my feet, my calves. I'm coming into full body tension by engaging my thigh muscles, keeping my feet locked. Squeeze your hips. Your glutes, start to tighten your belly, your back, your shoulders, your arms, your fists. Squeeze your face muscles, whole body tight, becoming aware of the tension, accepting it. And as we exhale, we let go of any tension we are holding on to in our body, melting into the floor. When we squeeze all the muscles in our body and then relax, we can release any hidden tension we didn't know we were feeling. As you exhale, soften your feet muscles. Relax the back of your legs, your thighs, your stomach and back. Chest softens, back relaxes into the earth. Arms like dead weights by your side, fingers are soft, palms are open. Inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension in your jaw you might be holding on to. Sometimes I get my jaw to crack there. It feels really good. We're going to close the mouth, soften the face. Relax your eyes in the sockets. Feel your heartbeat slow. Whole body relaxes as we breathe. In yoga, we ground ourselves from our thoughts with our breath. Sometimes our breath can get away from us. Our heart rate can ramp up, and we can start to feel the stress of life really eat away at our mental health. But when we focus on our breath, deep inhales in, and equal, if not longer, exhalations out, we can force that heart rate into submission, lowering our anxieties, our stress, releasing any tension in the body, to just breathe. A mantra is a phrase or word we think about in our yoga practice. As we leave today, I want you guys all to practice being present. Presenteeism is the act of living in the moment, appreciating each second as it comes, the hurdles of life, the valleys, the mountains, all of it as it comes. We take it one step at a time, remembering to breathe through those difficult moments. So we take one more breath in, feeling that sense of peace, of calm surrounding us. We'll exhale, wiggle our fingers and toes, coming back out of the meditation, bending the knees, rolling over to our sides and pushing up whenever we feel ready. Now, meditation can be as short or as long as you like. So if you enjoyed meditating, feel free to keep up the practice. There's tons of different ways to meditate. It all involves breathing and trying to ground yourself, get out of your head and get into the moment. So y'all give that one a try. In the yoga tradition, we end class with a deep breath in, drawing in life. Exhale, pulling that life into heart center to take with us today. Namaste. Hope that helped y'all. Feel a little bit looser and maybe release any kind of mental tension you were holding on to. So until next time, y'all, stay flexible. See ya.